Hi everyone, I'm Angie Bailey.
And I'm Aurora Newton, and this is our next segment of Ask the A Team. And we're really excited because it is also Good Friday.
Yeah.
And you know what, Ange? It's always been a challenge for me. Good Friday.
Yeah.
Good for me, not so good for Jesus,
Yeah.
who took it all, was tortured, and went to the cross so that I could live in eternity, so that you could live in eternity, so that you could live in eternity.
Absolutely.
So it is Good Friday for us.
Yeah. And I used to think that too. I'm like, how can anybody refer to this as good? But it was really the goodness of Him
His heart,
that did it. And he would never have to do it all, but He would do it all over again. And so I think it's just referring to His goodness, and it was something that He was, he said if it could pass Him, let it pass Him, but He knew that it couldn't. And I think that was just showing us a bit of His humanity. Like it was at that moment, when we're all at that place, right? Like we've all like willing to do something really great, and then it's like,
do I really want to do this?
Yes. Often many of us don't end up following through with that goodness, but Jesus did.
He did.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you don't believe in Jesus, that's okay. We're still going to share our love and our faith and our testimony because we know that He loves you. We know that He loves you with all of our hearts. We know that. And we have been through a lot of things in our life, a lot of challenges, more than we could share in probably 20 episodes.
We should do that sometime.
Share all of our testimonies. But we have been through so much, and it is only because of the goodness of Jesus. Yeah. It's only because we have eternal hope. And hope is one of the things that someone wrote in and asked us about to speak on. So what better day to speak on hope than on Good Friday?
Absolutely.
It's a day of hope. Yeah. It's a day that we know that He took that walk, that He took that journey for us. And we have hope of eternity to live forever. Yeah. What do you have to say about that, Ange?
Well,
I know you're a hopeful person.
I am a hopeful person, and I know so many take this day to be very mournful, and we should reflect. We should remember. That's what we do every time, we partake in communion, Eucharist, whatever you refer to it as. But that's what we do, is we remember what He did for us. But I think, too, it didn't happen today. It happened a very long time ago. And what we know now is that He didn't stay in the grave, that He isn't still on the cross, that He is alive. Sunday. Yes. That's where one of our friends out there, your Sunday is coming. Yes, but that's absolutely right, that Sunday is coming. So just remember that if you're in a difficult time in your life right now, that your Sunday is coming. It may feel like death. It may feel like you're taking a part of, the crucifixion of Christ. I know we have other people that share our faith all across the world.
Right.
The things happening over in Syria, the Coptic church being persecuted right now in Egypt, and it's just so
it's
sad.
All over the world. Yeah.
It's all over the world, and they're partaking, and I think it's important maybe on this Good Friday for us to put all that in perspective, maybe too, in some of our first world problems and some of the things that we consider, and think about our brothers and sisters all across the world that may be going to church this Sunday, not knowing if they're going to come out alive.
That's right. That's right. And there is hope in that, even for them. Yeah. That's why they do what they do, because Jesus
why else would they do that?
Right. Jesus did come off the cross. He did.
Yes.
There was resurrection. There is life.
Yeah.
And that is. It's such good news. And I think it's so important for us to carry that hope in us. So if you feel hopeless, we just want to share with you that there is a Savior who loves you. Yes. There's a Savior who gave it all so that you could have it all. And if you don't know Him, send us a private message. Send us your number. We would love to call. We would love to talk to you. We just truly believe with all our hearts. And that's why we are who we are. It's not because we're anything great, but it's because Jesus in us. Yeah. Jesus in us. Galatians 2:20 says that we've been crucified with Christ, and we no longer live, but Christ lives in us. The hope of all glory lives in us, and that's why we have hope, and that's why we want to share that hope with you.
Absolutely. So just throughout this weekend, just consider all that he did for you and why he did it for you.
Right.
And,
And if you don't believe in him, it doesn't matter. He still did it for you.
Yeah.
And you need to know that. You need to hear that. If you do not believe that he is the Savior to this world, you need to know it doesn't matter. He still loves you. He did that for you. And there is a way into that love and that grace with him. And we'd love to talk to you about it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you guys have a great Easter weekend.
Yes, we're excited. We're going to have one.
Sunday's coming.
Yeah. Bless you. We love you.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.